Boom! We are live. I am Chris Igoe, Igoe Home Group, powered by RE/MAX Direct, and it is August 1st. It is the first of the month, which is always very exciting because it means there's going to be a lot of expires. So, without any further ado, let's do the damn thing. There are, according to my record, nothing like going live and then realizing that you don't know what you just did. Okay, so let's try this again. Okay. Let's do selected records. Let's do start power dialer. Well, there are 50 expired listings there are 50 records that have expired today. Somehow my sort is off and I've uploaded 900, but that's okay. Let's just do the damn thing. What's up, Marisol?
Welcome to the Mojo Dialer. Please press the start button on your screen to begin calling.
Hi, Mom.
The voicemail box of 95448376655. At the tone, please record your voice.
Okay.
But the person you called has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet.
Okay. Hello, this is Chris Igoe with...
Dale Young, can I help you?
Yeah, this is Chris Igoe with RE/MAX. I'm giving you a call. I noticed your property listing had expired in the MLS. I was curious, how on earth did the property not sell?
I don't know if you got the right number or not. Who are you trying to call?
I might have the wrong number. Are you the owner of Wago Circle 15A? Is that you?
No.
All right, I got the wrong number. Hey, let me ask you a question. I'll take you off the list so you get no more phone calls. But a question for you: do you happen to know Do you know anybody thinking about buying or selling real estate that I might be able to help? Be honest. Okay. What's up, David?
Thank you for calling Albert from North Florida. You have reached us after hours. Unfortunately, no one is here right now. If you could please leave your name, number, and a brief message until...
Yeah, I'll just send you a card. Send out cards. Oh, actually, I got to do... Hello.
Valerie, are you missed your call, but please leave me a message. I'll be sure to get back to you, and have a fabulous day.
You have a fabulous day. So drop a message on her. Where did I put the... We're going to do a little show and tell. Well, maybe we're going to do that. And maybe we're not going to do that. I was going to show you my send out card. So this is a send out card. And what I've done is I've taken Joshua Smith's expired letter and turned that into a systemized. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, this is Chris Igoe with Remax. I'm giving you a call. I noticed your property listing had expired in the MLS. I was curious, how on earth did the property not sell?
Hello. We'll give you this number. We're not interested in selling your property.
Okay. Did you have any offers while it was listed?
No, we never list anything. We never do anything. I don't know why you call it.
Oh, I got the wrong number. Okay, so I'll take you off the list, but I do have a question in closing. You ever seen a grown man naked? He hung up. Ever seen the inside of a cockpit? Ever been in a Turkish prison? Right. So I will delete that number and go to the next one. So, send out cards. When I don't get a hold of someone, or even if I do get a hold of someone, if they're in my, if they're in an area and a price point that I want to connect with, I will send
Hi,
them.
you've reached Seth Rabbit. Hopefully the message. At the tone,
I will send them this. Now this got kicked back to me because it's evidently it's a bad address, but as you can see, it's got much better. Well, you don't know this, but it's got much better handwriting than I would ever have. And then the format is such that I have a picture of their property that expired. I've got my value proposition, and then I've got my my mug on the back.
Hello?
Hello, this is Chris Igoe with Remax. I'm giving you a call. I noticed your property listing had expired in the MLS. I was curious, how on earth did the property not sell?
I know what you're talking about.
Uh-oh, I might have the wrong number. Are you the owner of 22nd Street in Fort Lauderdale?
No, sir.
I definitely have the wrong number. All right, I'm going to take you off the list so you don't get any phone calls from us, but I have a question in closing. Do you happen to know anybody out there thinking about buying or selling real estate that I might be able to help? Be honest.
Not really, no.
Okay. Would it offend you if I texted you my contact information, and this way, if you ever have any real estate needs, you know where
No,
to
I
find
don't
me?
need it. No, thank you.
All right. Have a good day. So I send these out immediately, and then I send them out every 21 days. I just started this program less than 3 weeks ago, and I got my first call to list appointment tonight. Hello, this is, ooh. So this is good stuff. And the way the program's set up, it's once you format your send out card that you're going to do, we've got it down to a science where it's like 3 to 4 minutes to create the card, send it out, and once it's in the system, then it, you know, every 21 days you just have to click a button and it sends out automatically. So for 95 bucks, I can send out 1,000 cards a month for 95 bucks, and they do everything. So all I have to do is create the template, input the address and the information, and they do everything else. which saves me a tremendous amount of time. So if you're interested in learning more about send out cards, shoot me a private message, and I've created a bunch of content around it, how I put together mine, etc., and that's that. So shoot me a private message if you want to learn more. And away we go, more dials. What am I doing? Contact. Thank you. First of the month. Get some. We're doing big things. This is the month I am going to blow out every one of my accountability metrics that I track. I'm very excited about that. So there will be a lot of, hello, this is Chris Igoe with RE/MAX. I'm giving you a call. I noticed your property listing had expired in the MLS. I was curious, how on earth did the property not sell?
Well, could you call a little later, please?
Sure, I'd be happy to do that. But while I have you on the phone, do you happen to did you happen to have any offers on the property while it was listed?
Yes, but I really don't want to discuss this right now. So if you could call this afternoon, that would be great.
Okay, I'll give you a call back later. All right, bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Normally, I would not let somebody off the phone, but she did sound like she was sleeping, so. What's up, Mike? What's up, Ryan? We are doing big things. Hello.
We will now. Please call again. Thank you for your call. Memory full.
Memory full.
The person you have dialed can't take your call now. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, simply hang up or press the pound key for further options.
We're just dropping messages on people, sending out send-out cards to everybody, and tracking everything.
Voicemail box of 95460568816.
Hi, Mom. No, I don't want anybody to feel left out here. And Dad. And Maury. Hello, this is Chris. Hey, this is Chris Igoe with RE/MAX. I'm giving you a call. I noticed your property listing had expired in the MLS. I was curious, how on earth did the property not sell?
It's been relisted. It's been relisted.
Oh, cool. Who'd you go with?
Go with myself.
Oh, you
Read the MLS.
okay? You did a flat fee in the MLS. All right.
Yeah.
Let me ask
Thank
you,
you.
what are you doing differently this time to get it sold?
I mean, I an hour. I can't
Okay, real quick while I've got you on the phone. If you knew absolutely for certain that by doing business with me, two things would happen. One, your property would sell. Two, you'd end up with significantly more money, bottom line, than you could get any other way. He hung up. Send out cards. All right, send out cards. The good news for these people is all those people who asked me to call them back, they're in luck because as soon as I finish this list, I'm calling it again. So, and guaranteed they'll have no idea that I already called them once.
Hello?
Hello, this is Chris Igoe with RE/MAX. I'm giving you a call. I noticed your property listing had expired in the MLS. I was curious, how on earth did the property...
It's no longer on the market, nor will it be.
Okay, are you thinking about moving ever?
No, it's no longer on the market, and it's not going to be put back on the market, okay?
I got it. Now let me ask you this. Would it offend you if I followed up in the future just so you don't forget who I am and I stay top of mind?
No.
Okay. Do you
I
happen...
don't need to hear from you anymore. Sorry about that.
Oh, no, don't be sorry. Just one quick question in closing. Do you happen to know anybody out there thinking about buying or selling real estate that I might be able to help? Be honest. Oh, Art. Arthur. Why are you trying to do me like that, Arthur? Next. Perhaps a send-out card will change your mind. How about a send-out card every 21 days? Forever. Until you last. Sounds good to me. Hello. Hi, this is Chris Igoe with RE/MAX. I'm giving you a call. I noticed your property listing had expired in the MLS. I was curious.
I'm sorry, we're not interested.
I didn't say anything interesting yet.
It is 7:45.
Oh, I know. Put your guns back in your holster. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I am curious. While it was listed, did you have any offers? It's 7:45. I'm late. So let's send out card to her and go next. And enjoy some refreshing black coffee.
Por favor, deje su mensaje para...
Por favor. Go ahead and drop a message on you.
Please leave your message for...
Diego Fontan.
Diego, you got it, dude. Voicemails for everyone. So in the event my wife is watching. Hi, Mom.
Hello?
Hello, this is Chris Igoe with RE/MAX. I'm giving you a call. I noticed your property listing had expired in the MLS. I was curious, how on earth did the property not sell?
Sir, it is 7:45. Who are you calling?
I was looking for the owner of 8th Avenue in Deerfield. Is that you?
No, I'm not even in Florida.
Oh.
You have the wrong number.
I do have. I'll take you off the list, no problem. Quick question in closing. Do you happen to know anybody thinking about buying or selling real estate that I might be able to help?
No, I don't.
All right. Well, I appreciate your time. Have a great day. delete that number. Send a send out card. Everybody get one. All right. Hi, Mom and Dad. And Maury. Hello, this is Chris Igoe with Remax. I'm giving you a call. I noticed your property listing had expired in the MLS. It was cute. She hung up. Let's call her right back. And send a send out card. Owner says sell, reduced for quick sale. And then you hang up on me? Unbelievable. I guess they don't know that I do business completely different than every... Hello, this is... All right, next. Yeah, I guess they just don't know that I do business completely differently than everybody else out there, and it virtually guarantees you two things. One, your property will sell. Two, you'll end up with significant...
Forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 954401615 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording...
What's up, Scott? Yes, I am using...
This is Gene. Just leave me a message and I'll return the call as soon as possible. Thank you.
At the tone.
So I use Mojo for the dialer. I don't use it for the data. I use Vulcan 7 for the data, import it into Mojo, and use their triple line dialer. Now recently I learned of another company that has a quadruple line dialer, but the it's not a very user-friendly system interface, so I didn't opt for that. It was actually cheaper too, but I didn't. Hello.
No, we are not available now. Please leave your name and phone number after the beep. We will return your call.
Sure thing. Hello.
Please leave your message for 95479800004.
So, question for the group. I got a email from one of my lenders that was talking about historical averages and why we're not in for a major real estate correction based on historical averages. And you know, every 18 years we're due for a correction. Hey, this is Chris Igoe with Remax. I'm giving you a call. I noticed your property listing had expired in the MLS. I was curious, how on earth did the property not sell? Hello?
Which property is it?
Delamar Court, is that you?
Yeah, that property is, we bought that property.
Oh, you bought it. Congratulations. That's great. When did you close?
Well, that was last year.
Oh, all right. Yeah, so just so you know, you probably are going to get phone calls from realtors today because it's coming up as an expired listing in the MLS. So perhaps it wasn't closed out by the realtor on the other side. But I'll take you off my list so you don't get any more phone calls from us. I do have a question, however, in closing, if you would. Do you happen to know anybody thinking about buying or selling real estate that I might be able to help? Be honest.
Not here, because we just moved into Olympia last year.
Yeah, it's nice over there in Olympia. Well, congratulations and welcome to the community. If there's ever anything I can do to help,
Thank you, sir.
feel free to reach out. Would it offend you if I texted you my contact information so that you have it? If there's ever anything I can do to help you. Okay, perfect. And what's your, I appreciate that. What's your best email address?
It's beamer786@hotmail.com.
Beamer786@hotmail. Okay. Well, I appreciate your time. Have a great day, all right? Okay, bye-bye. Send video text. I absolutely did not understand him with the email. But I can go back and replay it. What's up, Mike? So my question is, I got this email talking about historical averages, and based on history, we're not in for a major correction. And my question is, do you believe that? Because I was a stockbroker for 18 years. I've seen markets get completely eviscerated instantly. And my thought process is, with all the artificial propping up that we've done with the economy and interest rates and all this kind of stuff, I don't think history is a good gauge, because we've never had this this type of landscape before. So
The voicemail box of 56166268848.
So I'm curious, what do you think? Are we in for a major correction? I mean, interest rates are, in my opinion, they absolutely are going higher, significantly higher, based on historical corrections. But what do you think? Mike, were you able to connect with that guy? I'm curious.
Hello, you have reached Whedon. I am not available, so please leave a message. Thank you.
And by the way, I know it was a long shot and not the best lead, but I thought of you. So you were top of mind. Hello, this is Chris Igoe with RE/MAX. I'm giving you a call. I noticed your property listing had expired in the MLS. I was curious, how on earth did the property not sell?
I don't know. I have a realtor.
You might have had a realtor, but your listing actually expired last night, according to my records. So let me ask you.
Yeah, I think the contract ended.
Oh, it did. Okay. So let me ask you, it looks like you're on the market for about 120 days. Did you have any offers on the property while it was listed?
I did, but I had a very difficult tenant that kind of caused that to not go through. But I do have someone who's interested in giving me cash. I'm just trying to figure out if that's what I want to do.
Nice. Okay, hey, listen, cash offers are great. Let me ask you this, and if you've got it sold to somebody, I respect that, but I want to ask you a question. If you knew absolutely for certain that by doing business with me, two things would happen. One, the property would sell. Two, you would end up with significantly more money, bottom line, than you could get any other way, with or without an agent. Now, I know that's a big promise, but would you at least want to hear more about it? Be honest.
Honestly, yes and no.
Yes and no. Okay. Well, do you want to sell the property?
Yeah.
Okay. So here's what I would propose to you. Okay. I'd like to run an analysis on the property as it relates to price, and I'd like to email that to you. What's your best email address?
It's rmavour, M-A-V as in Victor, O-U-R,
Yep.
at Comcast.net.
Comcast.net. Okay. And the number that I called you on, is it your cell phone?
Yes.
Okay. When we get off the phone, I will text you my contact information so that you have it. If you would, please save it in your phone. I'm positive that you're going to get a lot of phone calls from realtors. I want you to remember who I am. Now, most importantly, I'd like to lay eyes on the property and see if it's something we believe we can get you multiple offers on. Do you have availability tomorrow afternoon or evening for me to meet with you and lay eyes on the property?
Actually, I am going to be on vacation starting tomorrow until the 12th.
Until when?
The 12th.
The 12th. Okay. All right. So let me ask you this. I've got I can squeeze you in mid-afternoon if that works for you. Do you have availability around noon?
I do not, because I'm leaving tomorrow. I have a lot of appointments I need to attend to, so I lined up all my appointments, so I need to work actually early, so I can do that.
Nice. Where are you going on vacation?
I'm going on a cruise, and then I'm coming back Saturday, and then Sunday I'm going on another cruise.
A double cruise. Nice. Who's got it better than you?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. All right. So, well, look, obviously it's not going to work from a timing perspective, but I would ask you this before you make any decisions in regards to if you've got a buyer and they're willing to pay cash, something to explore, obviously, but I know for a fact that my method of selling will net you more than any other way. So you're going to be back, did I get that right, on the 12th?
Yeah.
Okay, so why don't we do this? On my end, I'll text you my contact information. I'll email you the analysis.
Okay.
And then why don't we just set an appointment I'll call you, obviously, on like the 13th or 14th, and we can put something on the books to meet after that. Does that sound fair?
Okay.
Okay, now I do have a question for you. When I sell the property and get you more money than you ever thought possible, will you do an amazing testimonial and tell everybody what a great job I did?
Of course. My husband, he owns a lot of rental properties, so.
Oh, good. Well,
That'll be your next one.
Outstanding. Look, I would love to be your go-to realtor. So I look forward to meeting with you guys when you're back. So just to confirm, so there's no misunderstanding, when I get off the phone, I'll text you my contact information. My assistant, Kristen, will email you an analysis on pricing, and I'll follow up when you're back in town. All right?
Okay, sounds good.
Have a phenomenal day, all right?
You too.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Send out card, send video text, set an appointment to call her back on the 12th. This is Sunday, so why not call her back on Monday at 9 a.m. That sounds, what time is it now? 8 a.m. Let's call her. There we go. Call back. Call me back, schmall me back. Call back. Description. Went on cruise. Two cruises. It's rental property. Possible cash offer. I got a possible cash offer right here too. All right, let's save that. And what was her email address? Add email. Sean, yeah, I hope we're not looking at a correction soon too, but I do know that we have a very slow market, or a lot more inventory sitting a lot longer, and interest rates that are starting to move higher. So get ready. But I think you're in California, right? So you've got a much different market than I do. Did I get this right? Add email. Let's edit this because I put it in. Nope, I got it right. RMAV. Send it to Perfect Storm. Send video text. Send SOC. Send CMA. Subdivision draft. All right. How are you using send out cars? How large of an area do you cover? Scott, send me an instant message.
Hi, you've reached Alex. Please leave me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Louisiana, I guess a better sign for Johnson. Yeah, no, his boot camp. Well, get your short sale game on. I'm actually going back through the all the modules and taking them over. Today is what section? It's the last boot camp, and I think today's module 4. So I'm trying to cram in 3 before this afternoon, and then watch 4 live. But he was the master at short sales, so you got to get that dialed in first, and then the Aria University is
At the tone,
next.
please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
At least that's what I'm doing. What's crazy about the boot camp is when I take it again, I realize how much I actually have not done, and then I get really excited because the leveling up that's going to happen, or that's in the process of happening, is awesome. So it's 8:05, which means these leads are starting to get hammered, and I've already made 42 dials. Hello, this is Chris Igoe with Remax. I'm giving you a call.
Can you do my favor?
Sure.
Man, because I put do not call on these phones and people keep on calling. I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah. Look, real quick in closing, put your guns back in your holster, all right? Are you the owner of Palm Island Drive? Is that you? Yeah. What's up, Lisa? Good morning. So, let's see here. I don't know how many dials I've actually made, but I know I've gone through 44.
Good morning.
Good morning, my man. How are you? This is Chris Igoe. I noticed your property listing had expired in the MLS.
You got to get up a little bit earlier in the morning. It's 8:07 a.m. and you're number 3.
But I'm number 1 in your heart, my man. That's why I'm calling you now. I let you filter out the deadbeats, and now you're live with the man. So let me ask you this. While you were on the market, did you have any offers on the property?
Why would I share that with you? Why don't you tell me why you're uniquely appraised to sell it?
Well, I would be happy to answer that for you. My method of selling, virtually guarantees you 2 things. 1, your property will actually sell, and 2, you'll end up with significantly more money, bottom line, than you could get any other way. Now, I know that's a big promise, but
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're talking the same language, my man. Listen, do you have availability tomorrow, either afternoon or evening, for me to lay eyes on the property and see if it's something we can get you multiple offers on?
No, sir. Wait a minute. What did you say a minute ago? That
Yeah, so here's what I'm going to do. So what I'd like to, there's three reasons that properties don't sell first and foremost, and you know all of them, I suspect. First one's price. Now, while you were listed, did you have any feedback as it relates to price on your property?
Oh no, nobody liked it, regardless of the price. Nobody was interested in it, and nope, no feedback on price.
No feedback on price. Okay. And what kind of what did you have? So the next one would be the condition of the property. Did you have any feedback as it relates to the condition of the property?
Yep, everybody said that it's a piece of shit. We need hundreds of thousands of dollars of remodeling.
Okay. All right. Well, that's so then that could be adjusted with price, obviously. And then three would be the way the property's marketed. How is the
tell me why you're better than John Luke. I'm all ears.
Oh, well, what I'd like to do first and foremost is run an analysis as it relates to price and email it to you. I'll do that right now. What's your best email address?
RCG1
Mm-hmm.
MSN.com.
MSN.com. Okay, and then the number that I called you on, is it your cell phone?
I wouldn't worry about it. It worked.
Well, the reason I'm asking the question is I know you're going to get bombarded by realtors. I'm number 3 for today. You're probably going to get 300.
What do you figuring? 70?
Oh, 70 if you're lucky. If you're lucky, it's 70. It's probably going to be 300. That's.
You know, the funny thing is the only thing that realtors seem to know how to do is call expired listings.
Well,
because if there are 300 realtors or 70 or whatever,
yeah.
If somebody had a buyer, here's what they would have done. They would have called John Luke and taken 3%.
Yeah, but here's the thing, and here's why I think your property was marketed the wrong way, is I didn't even know it was for sale. So what we do differently is get our unique marketing in front of active shoppers who are actually looking for properties like yours. Anybody can put it in
It's
the...
number 4. Okay, I got to leave you real quick with a joke. What's the difference between a realtor and a hooker? At least with a hooker, you have a good time.
Well, you're dealing with the wrong people, Richard. Let me ask you this. When I sell your property and get you more money than you ever thought possible, will you do an amazing testimonial and tell everybody what a great job I did? What's the difference between a realtor and a hooker? He did not call back. Yeah, that guy was a clown. But he's a clown who will receive a send-out card. Hello, this is Chris Igoe with RE/MAX. I'm giving you a call. I noticed your property listing had expired in the MLS. I was
No,
curious.
it's not my property. It's not my property, okay?
Oh, you got
I don't know
the.
how to get a hold of the person.
I'll take you off the list so you don't get any more phone calls. But I have a quick question in closing. Do you happen to know anybody else out there thinking about buying or selling real estate that I might be able to help? Be honest. Yeah, Sean, get some. let's, Ayana, absolutely 100%. 100% sign up for, well, his boot camp actually is, this is the last boot camp he's doing in this format. His next,
You have reached the voicemail with Jim Ratbani.
actually, send me an instant message. We can talk about it. Or
Thanks a lot.
you can give me a call. I'll tell you all about it. 561-516-2442. Hello, this is Chris Igoe with RE/MAX. I'm giving you a call. I noticed your property listing had expired in the MLS. I was curious how on earth the property did not sell. We specialize in selling properties just like yours in Palm Beach Farms. We've sold 15,000 homes since 2008. We're averaging one a day. I would love an opportunity to bend your ear in relation to actually getting it sold. If you would, please give me a call back. My number is 561-516-2442. Again, 561-516-2442. Thank you. All right, it looks like I have entered into yesterday in as it relates to phone calls. So now I'm going to hit this list again, but I'm only doing the first pass here live. The next 4 and the rest of my day I don't publish. So that's it. It's the first of the month. Get some. Track your numbers. If you're not tracking yet, you need to start tracking. Very, very important. If you're interested in learning about send out cards, shoot me a instant message or text or whatever. My phone number's everywhere. My contact information's everywhere. Reach out. I'll be happy to share that with you. And if you haven't taken Joshua Smith's 90-day mastery, you must do that immediately. Do not pass go. Check it out. And absolutely tell them I sent you, because I will get a referral for that. So go out there, get some, make it a great day, and let's crush August.